Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm doing, before I tell you what I'm doing today, hit like, hit share, subscribe, and I want to take you here. So let's do this today, right? First of all, it's hot in Florida. I don't know if you're in another part of the country, but it is hot in here in Florida. So I'm turning my fans on and everything on. I'm going over this mess I got going on here. Alright guys, so this is the deal. I am working on a 1993 to 95 Honda Civic DX. Yeah, DX. Not even an EX, a DX. And let me show you what I got going on here. It's an all original, to a point that I know, 1995 or 93 Honda Civic DX. This is, let me give you a whole tour around. What I'm talking about, this is all stock. When you're gonna find a car, this nice immaculate window, everything works. No check engine light on, but have one failure. We're gonna do a head gasket on it. Car drives. A few things that I noticed when before I brought it from the field out over here, the car will not start. You give it gas, it will not start. When I pull out the spark plugs, all these spark plugs fall out. That means they're not good no more. So what did I did? I put the new ones in, turn it over, put it over. I want to take them out because they're still good. But we are doing a few things, and I'm going to show you why we're doing them. First of all, right here, if you notice, it looked like the radiator right here, it's leaking. Every time, listen to this. You heard that? Got pressure out. There's no water there. So we are putting a brand new radiator, brand new fan. That fan is not working. We're taking all this apart. So I gotta take all this out. And I'm gonna take the distributor, all that out. Take that out, put it to the side. Take that out. And this is an old school model. So before me jump into this and start ripping it apart, because I gotta take the head to the machine shop and they go pick it up later on. You know there's 2000, you got no music. And so besides the water pump and timing belt and tensioner, we got OEM screws here. We have JDM wires. We have the thermostat, and we have a complete gasket setup. All that right there. We also have radiator and fan right there. Coolant and oil filter, and I got a filter here. So all that is going to go here. I might clean out the shop a little bit more because when I work on a vehicle, I cannot have shit like this, because then if I'm working and I start putting shit on it when I'm not supposed to be, then I get frustrated where I cannot find the parts. So with that said, all this stuff, all this electronic stuff, I want to clean it up for a few minutes right now and go back to it. My first thing I'm doing is basically draining the water out of this. You know, I'm gonna put a fast clip on it so you guys know, but I want to tell you exactly what I'm doing before the fast clip comes on. First thing we gotta take this out. Well, not the first thing, but it's very accessible, so that's the first thing I'm gonna take out. Second thing is we're gonna lift the car up in the air, drain the water on the radiator, and after that I'm moving them this way, making sure the timing is on the car is on time himself. Take the spark plugs out and make sure the timing is on himself, because that means timing got to be on the dock, take the valve cover off. Somebody already did half of the job for me because they loosen up the covers. I'm gonna take that out and see after it's everything on time. Then there's two ways to do this. The fast way, if you want to, you can cut the belt and you don't have to deal with nothing in the bottom. And you do that way when you install the new belt on it. Will be the faster way to take the head out. So basically, you have a brand new belt over there, you got over here, you put it on time, everything on timing, and you just cut the belt. And then the car will stay on timing. Then you take the valve cover off, the distributor off, wires, and you take everything from this, everything on one shot out. Of course, you got to take that out, and you take the whole head out, put it on the table, and on the table, you take the injectors out, you take the hoses that are bad, you replace them. You know what I mean? You disconnect all the harness, put it to the side, and that head is ready to get to the body shop. I mean, to the machine shop. So that's something about tomorrow I can do it. I can do this all night tonight. Today, also, this car got two more issues. One of them is when I was checking on it, there's no fluid. Well, you know what that means, right? We covered this on my channel plenty of times. If you have no fluid on your car, what that means? Can be three things. One, you're not paying attention when you buy your car, whatever. Two, when the fluid is low, it means that your brakes are low. Or three, you have a brake leak somewhere in the system, have to be taken care of. So we're gonna take care of that too. Also, we're gonna find out where it's leaking. 90% of these cars leak through the valve cover gasket. I mean, not to the valve cover gasket, to the seal between the distributor and the head. It's a seal right here that leaks through there. We're gonna check that too. Hoses, they look good, so there's no taking them apart or nothing like that. We got a new sensor back there. I'm gonna replace the thermostat. I'm taking that. See, the best thing about this, guys, if you do it the way I'm gonna do it right now, after I get retiming up and I cut that up and I take the head off, the best thing about that is that you don't have to go and start taking everything apart. The only thing you have to do is basically disconnect the hoses back here. You know, you disconnect this right here, disconnect this right here, and disconnect the hoses to connect to this, because you got one going down to the manifold, the other one coming up. So what you have to do is disconnect this one right here in the bottom. You can do it from there, or you can do it here behind the head, and that's the way I'm doing it. Take all the harness out. So you disconnect it from there, and you move on this way, you let it hang this way. Of course, you always disconnect the battery first. Disconnect it from here, you know, and somebody already did me the favor to disconnect it from somewhere else. But anyway, after you do all that, the head, water, the only thing the head's gonna have water attached to is here, and right underneath. You see this hose right here? You can disconnect it from there. This is the easiest way, or you can waste time, disconnect it here. After you take the head, the distributor, it'll be easy to disconnect it. Besides that, you have to disconnect your fuel rail. You disconnect it here, move it to the side, and of course, you know me, when this thing is on the machine shop getting worked on, I'm gonna clean up. I got my parts here back there. I'm gonna clean up the fuel rail. I'm gonna clean up the rails and all that. Clean up, because I like to have everything clean. And I'm gonna check the seals. If this seal is bad, I don't think so, but I'm gonna check on it. Compressor looks okay. One more thing that this car got is the AC does work, but what they were telling me is the connector that connects the AC in the back gets loose and then we should start working. So I gotta figure out a form to clip it so it work for them. Alright guys, I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna start cleaning my shop real quick so we can jump on this. This should take you about an hour to let's say 2 hours to take everything apart, out of the head and the table. Machine shop, if you got a good machine shop in your area, it should take them at least a day. If they're not busy, maybe two, to get that head around back to you. When I get it there, I'm gonna tell them to check the valves and make sure all the valves are good and everything. If the valves are bad, then we have to call the customer and let them know, hey, your valves are bad. We need to get the valve adjustment or whatever the case is. This gentleman wants the car to run perfect. He wants to hook it up and later on save the money, take it to the body shop, get it nice and painted, put wheels, you know. But he wants to run with this power plant for now. So we're gonna make this reliable, you know, safe, reliable for the guy, making sure that it doesn't leak, make sure that everything works perfectly. That's OEM. And you know very well that I don't do OEM very often. As you can see, I do more performance, but today I'm working on an OEM product. So besides me working on the hash on stuff like this, in the engine that I'm supposed to be doing all that, I'm working on this today. As you can see, there's 2000. His radio blew out. I got the local guys that said will give me a radio. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it watching my channel. I haven't gotten one yet. And the CRX is working perfectly. Thank God. It's just dirty. I was using it today. I went to the dentist. And the reason I'm shooting this video late is because of my dentist appointment. And I'm half on my face. I can't talk. I can't do nothing. And now I'm feeling it. So I'm doing good right now. So it's about 98 degrees outside, Florida. Beautiful weather. I would like to go fishing, but I gotta work on cars. So with that said, it's gonna be a late night for me. I want to go clean up the garage. I want to move some stuff around and make sure when I start working on this, it's going to be non-stop. I want to put some of the parts in the trunk so you don't lose it. I got always, and I have them here. Find a box or Ziploc bag, and you put everything you took out of it. Or, all right guys, so I can see I clean my shop a little bit better. Look at that table. I can put stuff on it right now. And this one right here, look. So we got everything that we need right now so far to work on this car. We got a new radiator, we got a new timing belt, plugs, wires, valve cover gasket, bolts. We have the thermostat, but we don't have the gasket. That's no problem. Oil and coolant. So before I do anything, I like to go over what I'm seeing on the vehicle. Okay, so let me get a flashlight. All right, little blue, let's go. Well, right here, first thing we're gonna notice, oil leak right there, going down. It's missing the back cover here, and it's missing the bottom back cover. But oil, I got an oil leak right there, very bad oil leak. One over here. So I'm gonna tell you this right now, this is real good. There's no leaks over there. Okay. Ooh, look at that, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't know who did it, but you know, do not do that. This piece right here is supposed to come in and come out. That's your PCV valve, and when it gets cluttered and dirty, that's supposed to come out. You're not supposed to do stuff like that because now that's stuck in that place. I like to walk around the vehicle before I start working on it to see what's wrong with it. Let's go on the bottom. You know about this right here. I already pointed out at one time. Okay. All right. On the bottom, man. Okay, I can tell you that seal is good. Oil pan is moisture. Okay, that means somebody replaced it at one time, I guess. Rear main seal looks clean. If a rear main seal, guys, so you know, if your rear main seal will be leaking, you see that little drop right there? Your flywheel, all this will be covered oil. Not just that corner right there. I can tell you that transmission seal is leaking. Oil pan got a nasty hit. Holy shit. That was before they put shocks and struts. I mean, the new owner is taking care of her. I'm not gonna deny that to you guys. That really means that feels good. Oh look, so I even hit the transmission at one point. Holy shit. Okay, that mount right there had to be changed. You can see it right there. That's about to go. And this one is broken, so he needs those mounts in the bottom. Transmission, roof rack and pinion looks clean. He does need a tie rod in on here. Let me see this one. This is tight, so he does need a one outer, or I gotta check it later. Rack and pinion is moisture. I don't know if it's leaking from the top. Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. Since I'm gonna have the timing cup, I got the engine kit. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it apart. When I get the head in the machine shop, I'm gonna take the oil pan down. I wanna fix that bump right there, and then I wanna clean it up. You seal everything over here. Actually, they look good. Actually, car's not in that bad shape. Should I drain the water real quick? That fan, I don't like it. Reason why it's not working they're supposed to. Oh man, look at that. The oil pan needs a little bit of oil on it. It's coming from the front, so I am changing the oil pan. I mean, somebody hit a good hit right here on the oil pan. Compressor looks good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. That bad. You see the transmission right there. Besides that, you know, you already got a catback exhaust on it. That arm right there is bad. Oh shit! Yeah, right there. Okay, you know what about that? Oh my god, look at that. How are you gonna take the knot off right now? Alright, so at this point, shit. He's gonna need a ball joint and an arm right here. Cause that right there, that's a no-no. Wow, what the F they did there? Supposed to look like that. I wonder who's calling me. I'm doing my YouTube channel. Now they hang up on me. Jose Martinez. Let me call him. Now he doesn't want to pick up. Bro, Martinez, I'm recording right now, and you all right, so back to the channel. That happens a lot, guys. I'll be recording and I'll be doing all my channel stuff, and I got good friends, somebody always texting me. But you know what, I'm gonna throw this one out there. Danny, yo, Papo, I'll be asking you and calling you. What's the matter, bro? You don't love me no more? You know who you are, Pop, Danny. If you don't follow Danny, Danny's the guy with the CRX. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the spot. Danny, I need you to give me a call. Text me. Look, this car needs fenders. It needs a front bumper. It needs fenders. Driver path. Look. Basically, Danny, I need the front passenger side fender, driver side fender, front bumper. If you can find me a better door than this, find me a door. Rear bumper too, for a coupe. That's it so far. Interior is mint. So Danny, get back to work. You guys need anything from this guy, from Dan, bro? Go to his his Facebook. I mean his Instagram goes by that name right there. And that man right there can get you anything right there. I don't know, put you in the spot, homie. That man right there can get you anything. That right there in the back, it's a TSX motor he picked up very cheap over there where he lives. See? 06 TSX motor. What a guy. Alright, so hit me up. Let me know, bro. So go back to this, guys. I'm gonna get me a small bucket. I got one over there. I'm gonna release the coolant out of this right here, and then we start with that right now. We're gonna release the coolant, let the coolant out, or the water out of the coolant, and then I'm gonna start taking all this apart. Again, I'm gonna put you in fast mode. So if I put you in the back, on the side, or whatever I'm gonna put you on, maybe over here. Don't get jealous of me, guys. Give a shout out to all my people on Facebook land. Edwin, Kevin, Nelson, Brandon. Yo, you're gonna be on my next YouTube channel. I'm filming this right here, guys. If you know this radiator was bad, I can show you right now. It's gonna be right here. You see these lines right here? That means that this line right here, it was leaking bad. Here, and right here in the bottom. The paint in the car with all these. See the bottom end? Right here, look. Right here. Alright guys, I got everything disconnected back here. The harnesses, everything disconnected back here. And this is up, as you can see. See if I can get you going closer. So you can see it's up right there, up, and then down the bottom, right there, the 3 lines. And the 3 lines are matching what's supposed to be right there, there's, and the piston is all the way on the top. I can see it, so that means it's ready to be cut. It's on time right now, and it's right now on time. So get a tool like this. Oh no, I cut the timing belt off. So now the timing belt itself is gonna stay like this, open. Now I'm gonna take right here my number 14, and I'm gonna take all the Alright guys, you see this right here about to do? Wash. This is the head gasket itself. Wash. When you put stop leak or whatever you call it in the radiator, this is what it does to your head. Now I have to get my vacuum cleaner and make sure that all this shit doesn't stay in the system. Alright guys, to give you a better look in there, you see that little rough. Let me turn the light on, maybe you can see better. Right here, you see that? The white stuff? That can mess your whole engine. See the small right there? That right there can mess up your engine. Believe me, it happened to me once. That goes to your system, trying to get that leak. Now, the mad scientists had to take all the whole car apart and fix the fried piston you burned. Just kidding, that's Fast and Furious for you guys. Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what I've done already when you guys were sleeping or whatever you guys were doing, I took the head to the machine shop. Already got the head of the machine shop, and I'm doing a few things here and there. I already washed the valve cover gasket, I already washed the distributor, and right now I'll show you what I've done to the head. Sorry for me to manhandle my camera. This is what I've done to the head. You see, nice and shiny. All the old gasket is gone. Before you drain that water, do anything you want to do in the top, and when you take the water pump, all that should come out with it. And it's just like the oil. I clean up pretty well. So that is ready to put the head gasket in. What I'm doing right now, before I start jumping on the Alright guys, let's get some milk out of this car. What do you think? 13, 17, just in case. Well, okay, let's get some milk out of this car. Ew. Milky Way. Uh-oh. Let me turn the camera for later. Alright guys. This is like coffee color. No bueno. Alright, you see that silver right there in the corner? It's grinding on the motor. Right here you can see it. So this guy's, see it right there, look. Look at the color dropping. You see the metal? Oh man. That's not bueno, my friend. Lucky that I'm taking the oil pan off on it. take that off to wash it off. The new head gasket on it, putting the oil pan gasket on it. Alright guys, I was trying to hold it for you, but you cannot do the camera and the sink tank at the same one, right? Alright. You know, the guy from the head calls me, he needs seals, I got them right here, so. Beautiful. Comes with a valve cover gasket. Okay. Comes with the seal for the camshaft. Rear main seal, soft seal. I gotta return that. Comes with the. I'll keep it. Hey buddy, let me see a couple of those. Beautiful, beautiful. I need both. So, comes with the head gasket, comes with those. This doesn't come with a valve cover. Oil pan gasket, so I'm not doing the oil pan. This is for the PC valve. This one don't have one. This is for the water neck that I want to, when I get here, I'll replace it. And for the thermostat, but I thought I went and bought one thinking they didn't have one. There you go. This is for my valve cover. This is for the valve cover. Injectors. Supposed to have 4 of these. Let me see. Oh, no. Alright, cool. Right here. Okay. So, I'm gonna start working on this real quick, guys. I'm gonna work on that real quick. Let me put you down, guys. I gotta work. And no offense to you guys, but when I'm holding the camera, you hook me back, guys. So I'm gonna show you a couple things that I found when I was taking the car apart. First of all, look at that. That's gonna tell me a lot of things. There and there. All right. I did put the radiator on, nice and comfortable. Put on, all the hoses are on, even OEM style, so in case you want to plug another one later on. Now, check this out. I went to touch the bolts, counting them, and I went like this. And this one is broken. It seems that it's broken. You're gonna find out. So you have to take that out. Supposed to go all the way through, hopefully. So I got 2 more bolts. That can explain a lot of leaks too on the car. So besides that, let me show you what I did. I replaced this, I put the thermostat in. I did that. All that is done. You know, I cleaned this. And check this out, it's kind of hot. I don't want to touch it too much. Came out of the oven. Still warm. Came out of the oven. What do you guys think? My first time doing one of these. Nice, huh? Very nice. So, with that said, I'm gonna finish doing the water pump. I'll let you guys know what else I found there. I got everything taken apart. Like I told you guys we're gonna do today. I'm almost done, to be honest with you. The only thing I have to do right now is basically put the water pump on, leave everything the way it is, and I'm done. And this side, fan is on, this is on, that on. I gotta go to Advanced Auto Part and buy me a what's I'm gonna call it? PCB valve. I contact my boy Danny and see if he have one of these on his house, or he can send me one. Nothing, bro, not much. This right here, I gotta put it back over here where it belongs. Right here in the corner. That belongs right there, I believe. It's like this, no, like this, yep. And that's gonna hold all the lines and everything there. So I'm gonna put them back on there. And nothing much, bro. So now I'm waiting on phone call. As soon as that phone call come through from the where the head is, I go pick up the head, put it back on, put everything back on, torque the head, torque everything else, and the car should be running, depending on them. Right now, I'm ahead of the game, big time. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, I gotta get an oil filter. I don't have one. So oil filter, the PCB valve, and that's it. Gotcha. All right, guys. Let me see what else I get myself in trouble. Hey, guys. All right, all right. Alright, I want to have a quick update, whatever I've done on the car today. I did the water pump with 2 screws that were broken, one was loose. I had to redo everything on that. Besides that, water pump is done. Timing bell's over there, waiting for the head to come in. As soon as the head comes in, I drop everything on top. Bolt everything back up like supposed to, put it on time, and then put this new valve cover, or not new, redone valve cover that I did on the organ today. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's beautiful. And put that on, put this on. Let's get back on and get the car running back to it was and get it out of here. Guys, part 2 of this video is with me when I get the head in here, put it back on the vehicle and get it out of here. Alright, guys?